What is up, everybody? Welcome to the what seems to be that took 2 or 3 flipping weeks to get to this one, but now we are officially on episode 3, season 2 of the Brothers Supreme. As always, I am the Sorcerer Supreme,
and I am the Warlock Supreme.
So, yeah, lots to talk about. I hope everybody had a recently happy Thanksgiving. I know I did.
I did too, because I got food.
Same here. So, let me ask you a question. When you ate the turkey, did you get sleepy?
No.
I did.
I just get hungry. Wait, I'm always hungry.
Yeah, same here. But I had turkey, and I was feeling the wooziness effects.
See, a lot of people were telling me that, because I got my blind friend I call Stevie Wonder. I'm going to call him that, because I don't like using real names. And also you. So I've had 2 friends tell me, did you feel that woozy feeling after the turkey? And I was like, no, I don't know what you mean.
And also to let you guys know that the startup song for the opening of episode 3, that was the NWO's WWE music theme. So yeah, if you guys don't know NWO, New World Order, the team of Hollywood Hogan, Scott Hall, Big Sexy Kevin Nash. But yeah,
learning new things every day.
Yeah, I know.
We're gonna start off this podcast with a quick update. If you guys haven't followed the Brothers Supreme origin story, I put a link in the description below once this uploads to YouTube. So far, the origin has, the last I've seen of I've wrote with the origin story is the Sorcerer Supreme and myself, Warlock Supreme, have met under, some some not so friendly circumstances where we first got into a brawl, and then the Sorcerer Supreme's father, the true Sorcerer Supreme, Stephen Strange, yes, big spoiler, broke up the fight, blah blah blah, rivalry, friendship kind of thing I'm working on. Basically, the last chapter that I published was a little Easter egg reference I threw into the Supreme crew, which is a part of the crew I'm in before Brother Supreme. Not gonna spoil too much. You guys can check out the story to read the rest. I've also entered it into a Wattpad story contest, the Emerald Awards contest. Link will be in the description down below as well. But yeah, that's the Brother Supreme story update. So far I'm working very well on it. Do you have any thoughts on that? Because I know you read a few chapters.
Well, actually, I haven't read any of them yet. I'm sorry.
That's fine.
I mean, if I get the time, I probably would,
right.
But, yeah.
Well, the good news is I got 16 readers in total. So, kind of, decent amount. Hopefully this contest will get me more. But as the title in this podcast shows, we are going to have a delayed response / reactions to the
Survivor Series pay-per-view, which happened
last week.
Last Sunday.
Yeah.
Not today. Last Sunday.
Oh, well, so, let's start off with the best match so far, which was AJ and Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, I think I would put it as the same way as Paul Heyman said it as best.
Basically,
the underdog Rocky Balboa versus the overdog Apollo Creed.
Sadly,
but he's comparing the match as like in the first Rocky film, because you know how it all ends. Rocky loses the match. Apollo Creed is still the heavyweight boxing champion, but however, Rocky ends up still getting the respect from the fans, and that's what pretty much how AJ Styles went out when the Universal Champion Brock Lesnar beated the world heavyweight champion AJ Styles. So AJ still has the respect of all the fans from SmackDown, regardless of what happened at Survivor Series.
And hopefully he can keep that titleship, which I was very disappointed that the following Tuesday we didn't get the championship match that Jinder Mahal, swore he was going to do. Nope, instead you gotta wait till Clash of Champions.
Yeah.
Could you remember that, right?
I did.
Yeah, before Survivor Series, he said, this Tuesday, I want my belt. And what do we get? We just get him on a jumbo screen, the Singh brothers try to jump AJ, and then just AJ just wipes the floor with them.
Yeah.
On updates.
Another thing. The SmackDown Women's Champion, Charlotte Flair, versus the Raw Women's Champion, Alexa Bliss.
Now, you should mention that she's the recent newest champion before Survivor Series.
But here's the thing, though. Alexa was the first one to capture both the SmackDown and Raw Women's Champion.
No, she wasn't the
Charlotte Flair.
Oh.
Charlotte Flair came in second, right behind her, capturing both the Raw and the SmackDown.
Now, wasn't she the Raw Women's Champion, though, before Alexa? Because remember, Alexa switched
back then, all before this, I want to say a few months ago, Charlotte Flair started out in Raw, whereas Alexa Bliss started out in SmackDown. Charlotte Flair was the Raw Women's Champion, whereas Alexa Bliss was the SmackDown's Women's Champion until the whole WWE trade thing again happened.
Yeah.
Alexa went to Raw, Charlotte went to SmackDown.
And they just took each other's belts, basically.
And then Alexa becoming the Raw Women's Champion. And then Charlotte later on
finally got
the SmackDown Women's Champion.
With the heartwarming victory that I like.
Yeah. So Alexa Bliss was the first one to capture both different women's titles. Charlotte was the second one to capture both of the women's titles.
And from what I've heard, Charlotte Flair, the Queen, did beat the Goddess of Raw. So Charlotte Flair did take the win for SmackDown. But on to the 5-on-5 women's division. Sadly, Team Blue didn't make it. I do like how they won, but sadly, no, I was sad.
Yeah. In the end, it was the Raw Women's division that won over the SmackDown Women's division.
With the Empress of Tomorrow, Asuka versus and if I'm correct, it was your base Sasha Banks too. That was the last two.
Yep.
Alright.
Well, technically, she's not my bae anymore because a certain someone came back.
Oh, that's right. Because the following Monday we had Paige return, followed by several NXT, debuts. Yep. Most everyone was excited for Paige. Which that means, good news, she's not with Alberto Del Rio. Which I'm kind of sad because
the reason why they're not together is because they were in an argument at a certain airport station, and I guess that's the reason they split up. So and then, Paige is no longer with Alberto Del Rio,
and Alberto Del Rio ended on a sour note with WWE, which I'm sad because if Alberto Del Rio was to work well with WWE, he would have came back too, and I would have loved to see how that would have played in with. Because you remember how Alberto Del Rio, used to be with Sheamus. Yeah. I would have loved to see something like that, like. Tries to come, takes Cesaro's place. I was like, nah, man. He's mine. I don't know.
Yeah.
But anywho, basically, we're both happy that Paige is back. I was fucking astounded. I was like, fudge, yeah. Yeah.
So now my original bae is back. Yeah, the, next up, the 5-on-5...
division.
Men's division.
Team Raw versus Team SmackDown.
Let's see.
No.
The Raw men's division ended up getting the win, but on a particularly side track situation because it was it was down to Shane McMahon
and Randy Orton.
Shane McMahon and Randy Orton for Team SmackDown, while it was Kurt Angle, Triple H, and Braun Strowman on the Raw side. Orton ended up getting eliminated by, I believe, Strowman, which led down to a 3-on-1.
Because he was originally going to tag in Shane McMahon, but then we had Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn interrupt the match to attack Shane McMahon. Shane wasn't having that, and he literally, with the chair, beat down the two heel friends out of the ring, which led Braun Strowman to eliminate Randy Orton, leaving Shane McMahon by himself.
So Shane was the only person left for Team SmackDown Live.
Well, did put in a good fight too.
Well, there was the 3 left for Team Raw: Kurt Angle, Triple H, and Braun Strowman. It was Kurt Angle in the ring with Shane McMahon. Obviously, he was about to put the
ankle. No, he did. He actually had the ankle lock on him.
He had the ankle lock on him, but then Triple H came in from behind and ended up pedigreeing Kurt Angle to get himself in, and then ended up pedigreeing his brother-in-law Shane McMahon.
So he can take the win.
So he could take the win for Team Raw. And yeah, that happened. And the match,
happy about that.
Yeah, the match ended with a very with a very upset Shane McMahon, but also a very upset Kurt Angle because of the little betrayal situation on Triple H's part. But luckily, Braun Strowman came in and laid Triple H out with a running power slam.
When I remember, he had him by the neck saying, "Don't cross me again." Yeah. Threw him in the corner, and then Triple H tried to get him, and that's when he did the power slam because he crossed him again.
Yep. So that was it. So yeah, that's pretty much for the our reaction for the Survivor Series, not including the kickoff show.
Yeah. One other thing we want to talk about before we end the show, our very own co-host Sorcerer Supreme came up with his own role-playing game, which I've actually seen. This is the only time I've ever heard of one, so I think he's the first one to create this. You can take it from here.
All right, so if you guys ever do me the favor, if you're ever up on YouTube, look up the channel called Hyper RPG. They do tons of different roleplay games based on like comic books. I know they do one for Star Wars, and recently ago they did one for Power Rangers, which was called Power Rangers Hyper Force. And so last night I was watching episode 3, which special guest Karen Ashley, aka Aisha, the yellow Mighty Morphin. So I came up with the idea of making my own Mighty Morphin Power Rangers unofficial roleplay game. So yeah, that's it. So
we might make a future series about that for you.
We're gonna
next little speaker.
So later on, we're gonna do a bit of a live video run test on the game on the official Team Do HQ Facebook page.
All right.
So yeah. All right. Anyways, I see we're down to 20 seconds, so we're gonna leave you guys here. Thank you for listening. I'm the Sorcerer Supreme.
I'm the Warlock Supreme.
Signing